I start in Fabric with a very basic task flow. I store some data, analyze and visualize it, and then I set up some alerting. Now, let me show you why this is such a basic architecture. Take a look at my lakehouse. All shortcuts to several different sources. Most are databases. But let's be honest, not all your critical data lives in a database. Some of it lives, in a SharePoint list. I see some of you nudging your coworkers right now. Yeah, I'm talking to you. So I work for Zava, and Zava is opening 15 new stores this quarter, some in Atlanta, Chicago, Seattle, Miami, all across the country. And how does the ops team track every store's readiness, staffing, build-out status? In a SharePoint list. And honestly, it's the right tool for this. Collaborative, accessible, the whole team lives there. But the problem is, how do I get the data out? How do I get the data where I can analyze it? This means exports, CSV files, maybe some Power Automate if someone is feeling particularly heroic on a Friday. But today, we are announcing SharePoint List mirroring. To get started, it's simple, like any other mirroring. So what you want to do is first you create a mirrored SharePoint online list item. Enter the URL for your site or select an existing connection. Then select your list from the available data. You can also have it automatically mirror future tables. I'm not going to do that for now. Just click connect, finally name your mirror item and click the create button. After a few moments, the item is created and the mirror starts. See, 195 rows already replicated. Now, let's jump to my lakehouse. Remember, this is a minimal and low code approach. Instead of pipelines and notebooks, I create a shortcut to the SharePoint list that's mirrored in my mirrored item, and the data is available in my lakehouse. No pipeline, no copy job, it just shows up. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. That same Zava team also has an Excel workbook, the regional budget and forecast. Build out costs, market and spend, projected revenue per store, all stored in the Excel workbook. You know this file. Every organization has it. It's where half the company's decisions actually get made. Critical business data living in a spreadsheet. But today, I've been waiting to show you this. Starting today, Excel shortcuts in OneLake. Watch what that means. You create an Excel shortcut like any other shortcut. What's the difference is that Fabric detects it's an Excel file. You have options at this point. I'm simply going to enter the sheet number, accept the other defaults, and click next. Then you give it a shortcut name, and then the magic happens. No notebooks, no data flows, no data engineering required. Every sheet becomes a first-class table in your lakehouse. 2 sources, 1 lakehouse, 0 friction. Now let me show you why this matters. Let's go look at the Power BI report built on top of this lakehouse. Look at this. I've got store readiness and staffing percentages all in one report. SharePoint list data sitting right next to Excel workbook data, visualized together like they were always meant to be. This is the single pane of glass everyone's been asking for. But here's the thing, a report is only as good as the data behind it, and we all know data changes constantly. So let's put this to a real test. Let's say the Chicago store just finished hiring. The regional manager updates the staffing numbers right here in Excel, the tool they already know and love. I'm going to bump Chicago staffing up. Done. No ceremony, no special processes, just a normal Tuesday for the ops team. Now the store manager sees that staffing is complete, so they hop into the SharePoint list, the same list the whole team has been living in, and they update Chicago's status to ready to open. Staffing 100%. 2 different people, 2 different tools, updating the same story from different angles. This is how work actually happens in organizations. Nobody stopped to think about data pipelines. Nobody filed a ticket with IT. They just did their jobs. Now watch this. I go back to the report, hit refresh, and there it is. Chicago ready to open, fully staffed, budget on track. The Excel data flowed through, the SharePoint list data flowed through, everything landed in the lakehouse and lit up the report. No CSV files, no Power Automate workflows, no Friday afternoon heroics. This is what it looks like when your entire data estate just works. SharePoint lists, Excel workbooks, databases, all flowing into one lakehouse, all powering one set of reports. The tools your team already uses now connected to the analytics platform that drives decisions. That's the power of Microsoft Fabric.